While listening to your video comparing the informed consent forms with the ACA Code of Ethics, I was inspired by your inclusion of telehealth and the fact that it is becoming more and more prominent in today's society. I looked more into telehealth within the text reading Introduction to Counseling by Simmons et al. And it stated that innovation is really important for being able to provide services to an increasing number of people that are seeking counseling services. It stated in the text that roughly 1 in 800 Americans are seeking counseling services, which requires counselors to kind of, make themselves more readily available and more available through various platforms, and telehealth has been a great platform for this. Telehealth includes different services that are online or via the internet, so it can be anywhere from chatting or texting to video counseling and telephone counseling, which this has been greatly used in the last few months during the corona pandemic. It also states in the textbook that there are concerns of telemental health. Telemental health is great for being able to provide services to clients that are set up through other means if they cannot reach the place, or say if there is illness, so they're not able to make it to their appointment physically, so they're able to make it to their appointments online. Telehealth is also great because it's always great to be able to make change and innovation and be able to provide services in different ways. However, like I said, there are concerns with telehealth. Concerns that are included in the text by Simmons et al., the Introduction to Counseling text, include that there's a risk for the protection of the client's information or materials such as files and things like that, and just release of information. There's also the effects of not being able to talk physically in person, and if that client is in a time of crisis, it might be hard to provide that service that not during a physical counseling session. There's also a lack of the universal term telemental health. It says on page 109 of the text that there's not a real universal term or terms that are used within the telehealth for the counseling community, so that can cause confusion. Those are the findings that I found about the information about telehealth.